Well, I was just figuring out what pillow I was going to take on our scooter van down to Mar-a-Lago to beg leniency. I have a Speed Racer pillow, and I also have an Iron Giant pillow, and I'm not sure which one to take.
I loved your thread or whatever it was. You said Donald Trump isn't for everyone. Just for the people whose takeaway from watching It's a Wonderful Life was that George Bailey was a loser and Mr. Potter was the good guy.
Yeah,
it's true. We're all going to be living in Potterville now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Merry Christmas, liberals in jail.
Oh boy!
And again, yeah, this is to me.
Every time
like
a rapist gets appointed, another angel coughs up blood.
Yeah, another reference for you is that everybody thinks that the Grinch, just because he came to Christmas dinner and sliced the roast beef, is still a nice guy. Now the Grinch is still the Grinch. Trump's heart did not grow 3 sizes that day. His revenge
He was
did.
just hungry.
The Grinch didn't hate Christmas. He just hated people.
Yeah,
That's different.
Yeah.
he hated people.
That's a year-long thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Year-round. Yeah.
Why are they not wearing patches on their ears?
You retweeted Andrew, who said, "Congratulations, everyone! New Brunswick measles outbreak spreads to 44 people, mostly unvaccinated children."
Yeah.
And now we have who's the other latest guy Grampy saw on the TV? Dr. Oz.
Yes.
Who you remember he said, if we lose 2 to 3% of school kids,
It's fine.
That's fine.
yeah.
Just brush your teeth with raw milk from the Amish.
What is pasteurization has gone out of vogue now as well?
Yes.
Is that what's
Yeah.
happening? Yeah. And I was saying that
It-
taking fluoride out of the water helps you speak deedly better and helps it helps the vittles go in quicker, right?
Get that whistle and Separzone.
Vittles is ready.
Separzone. Vittles is ready.
Hey, little boy, got a treat made
Yeah,
of
somebody said-
popsicles.
You don't have to worry about vaccinations as long as your kids are vaccinated, but that's not the point. If more kids get sick at school, then it's a problem on the student body, on the curriculum, on teachers. Teachers could get sick. The scarcity of vaccines will become a problem.
Yeah.
Just follow the science.
Yeah. I gotta find that the nickname for Bobby Jr. Something. It was something brainworm whale saw or something. I don't know. It's just every day gets more and more
Brainworm
ridiculous. Yeah. Yes. It's just every day gets more ridiculous. This is why when anyone does anything that approaches journalism, I'm very happy.
I know.
Because did we just talk yesterday? Is it Oklahoma? They're literally, I believe they're 48th for
48th
education.
in
I think they're
education.
50th in testing.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
they want to put Bibles in the school because that'll.
Yep.
Trump
yeah.
Bibles.
Trump Bibles.
Trump Bibles,
Yes,
correct.
yeah.
Pamela Brown of CNN doing some bull.
The question, where is your authority specifically coming from? As you know, thousands of people, including parents who signed a petition to impeach you with more than 14,000 signatures at last check, say this is government overreach and you're taking control away from local parents, local school boards and parents over their kids. What do you say to that, and where is your authority coming from to enforce this prayer video to be played in schools?
You know, I appreciate you pushing that left-wing narrative here, but here's the reality.
It's
The
not a left-wing
Constitution.
narrative. I'm literally talking about a petition that parents have signed that's
Constitution-
gotten more than 14,000 signatures that have
The
raised this
Constitution's
issue.
pretty clear on religious liberty. The Constitution's crystal clear on religious liberty.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, exactly.
It is.
First of all, the Constitution is not crystal clear on that. It doesn't have God in it. There is this establishment clause in the First Amendment, which the Supreme Court has routinely said it requires the separation of church and state and public schools. There are many cases that hold on, I'm speaking. There are many cases where the Supreme Court has routinely ruled on that. You went after woke teachers and the radical left in your announcement for attacking religious liberty, but your critics are saying that by requiring Bibles in every classroom and requiring this prayer video, you're trying to impose your religion on students in violation of the Establishment Clause. They say the Constitution, scholars say the Constitution is crystal clear on freedom of religion, not enforcing one religion, your religion, on students.
Boy, that's one gift Kamala Harris gave women everywhere. I'm speaking. Thank you.
Oh, man, he had the Dr. Strangelove his backhander in that interview. I want to hit her. I just want to swing at her.
Yes, and then she pointed out they're
Talk
placing
about Oklahoma history, because Oklahoma is 48th in the country when it comes to education. It's ranked 48th in the country. Your critics say the money that you're spending on the Bible, I'm putting Bibles in every classroom, you've asked for $6 million. should be spent in other ways to better educate the students, because they're very worried about where Oklahoma is ranked in the education system. What do you say to that?
We are in the middle of a turnaround here because we are following President Trump's agenda. This is the agenda for the entire country. We have school choice. We have merit pay. We are rejecting this left-wing ideology in the classroom. We are promoting American exceptionalism. And look, we are pressing students forward to see academic outcomes improve.
I'm
we were
surprised he
rejecting
didn't go.
facts, is what he's saying.
48 ain't so bad, is in that there's 73,
There's 81,
73
48
states.
out of 81 is pretty
Out of
good.
73 states, that ain't bad. Deedly, deedly, deedly.
Hey, at least we're not a floating pile of garbage out in the middle of the ocean like Puerto Rico. Oh, by the way, that says that in the Bible, in Trump's Bible. Yea,
my
behold, the floating pile of garbage that
By the
Jesus
way-
called Puerto Rico.
Carlos, I mentioned this earlier, but and again, not to like make us feel better, or like we're living in a liberal bubble. It's just facts. When they keep saying this mandate and landslide thing, CNN's senior data reporter examined the shrinking nature of Trump's popular vote win, suggested it busts the MAGA world narrative. The president has a mandate to run the country however he wants because he won in a landslide. Trump currently has 49.9% of the counted votes compared to Harris' 48.2. That 1.7 margin compares to the 2.1 margin that Hillary Clinton beat Trump by in the 2016 popular vote.
Yep.
That stat, they said, is something I'm sure Trump would be thrilled we just said out loud. Joe Biden beat Trump by 4.4% margin. And so Enton just said Trump's mandate isn't all that. His popular vote victory, compared to those historically speaking over the last 200 years, ranks 44th out of 51. That ain't exactly strong. You'd have to go all the way back to 2000 and George W. Bush to find a weaker popular vote victory than Trump has. So just don't let them use it to demoralize you and feel like you're like, oh, God, we're so out of touch, right?
Yeah, we are not out of touch. And again, as I tweeted this morning, don't normalize it. Don't be one of these media companies that, like the Scarboroughs and the Mikas, that normalize
God.
Trump's, bent towards fascism.
Yeah.
I hate the press. He's done it since 2016. They're fake. Get them out of there. These people, they don't like you. They lie to you. He's birthed that a long time ago.
And so mean and personal to them. Scarborough murdered
Nasty question.
an intern. How many times has he called Mika Brzezinski dumb and crazy and bleeding from a facelift? And oh my God.
And she keeps coming back for more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get a sense that if you want to be a moral person and you want to have some sense of forgiveness and be the bigger person, but it doesn't work with Trump because you're multiplying by zero.
And I think leaking the news that it's because they were scared, it makes it even worse. It makes them seem like even bigger cowards. We were saying, how many marginalized people that are truly scared in this country, and they're like these white TV millionaires. They're so scared they got to go kiss the ring, and he's not going to spare them. He already mocked them on Twitter the minute they left.
That
for
guy's
groveling.
Sick. He's everything De Niro says he is. He's a mother, low-down scum,
Yeah.
piece of crap, mother, son of a mother.
Yeah, so I'm saying. Okay, so on the Air Force One, where Donald Trump, speaking of which, humiliated Bobby Kennedy by making him eat McDonald's right after Bobby Kennedy called it poison. Trump Jr., and Mike Johnson said, yes, he ate the meal, because of course he did.
He has to.
Did you hear Dana Gould's joke? He said that Trump's going to name a sandwich Sir Ham, and make Bobby Kennedy eat it.
I love it.
And smile.
Yeah. Go ahead, Bobby. Eat the fries. They're made out of bear.
So Trump Jr., Don Jr. said the conversation on the flight, including Elon Musk and Tulsi Gabbard, was, quote, one of the most epic conversations, and it was incredible. We have such incredible opportunity to do something different. You know who else said that? Hitler. Okay. Something really different. Anything Putin wants, I guess. I mean, one of these appointments is more ridiculous than the last, isn't it?
Yeah, with Matt Gaetz, of course, hopefully he's going to fail. It looks like he will, but Matt Gaetz being the most... Imagine being more ridiculous than McMahon as the Secretary of Education, the department which he's going to cut. Congratulations. Good news is he got a new job. The bad news is that department no longer exists.
By the way, Maggie Haberman said Trump is not backing off when it comes to nominating Matt Gaetz, despite the widespread backlash from both sides. But she said in private, he reportedly admitted in discussions with people he thinks Gaetz' chance of getting confirmed, the odds are less than 50% or less than even. Trump is calling people, senators and others, isn't very focused on getting Gaetz over the line. Again, It's just a way of humiliating people and making them eat right?
Yep.
The second, Thune said no recess appointments, the next day he's like, oh,
Yep.
it's all on the table.
Yeah, he's just testing the limits of his dictatorship. How far he can go,
Yes.
how far he can make people squeal. I'll primary you. I'll get somebody crazier than you.